Welcome back to Coinverse Hub. Today's video is not about an old coin from the 1800s, it's not gold, it's not silver. It's a penny from 1980, a penny almost everyone ignores. A penny people throw into jars, car seats, and vending machines. But under the right condition, under the right mistake, and under the right magnification, this single Lincoln penny has shocked collectors, sparked auction wars, and created overnight headlines worth talking about. Some collectors believe one perfect 1980 Lincoln penny could be $1 million story. Let's slow down and explain why most people think value comes from age. That is the first mistake. In modern coin collecting, condition and rarity beat age every time. The Yale betting Lincoln penny was minted in massive numbers. Philadelphia made pennies with no mint mark. Denver produced the D-mint mark version. San Francisco struck proof coins for collectors. On paper, this sounds common. But common coins hide uncommon survivors. The key word here is condition. A 1980 Lincoln penny that has circulated even lightly is worth almost nothing beyond face value. But a coin that never entered circulation, never touched human skin, never rubbed against another coin, and never lost its original mint luster is a different story. Collectors call this absolute mint state perfection. Now imagine this, a 1980 penny struck perfectly, full blazing red copper color, no spots, no carbon marks, no scratches, sharp Lincoln details, strong date, perfect rims, and flawless surfaces under magnification. Coins like this are extremely rare because copper is soft, it tones, stains, and marks easily. That's why surviving perfect copper coins are so valuable. But perfection alone is not what creates headlines, errors do. And this is where the story gets serious. Some 1980 Lincoln pennies show dramatic mint errors, off-center strikes, die cracks running through Lincoln's portrait, wrong planchet strikes, double die varieties where letters appear doubled, misaligned, thus creating a shifted design. These errors happened in seconds at the mint and were never meant to leave the building, but a few escaped. When a perfect condition coin meets a major mint error, value explodes. Collectors don't compete quietly, they compete emotionally. Now imagine a scenario where a 1980 Lincoln penny appears with a dramatic double die full red color professional grading population count of one. Only one known example. That is when auction houses get involved. That is when bidding turns aggressive. That is when prices stop making sense. This is how overnight value happens, not because the coin changed, because demand did. $1 million valuation doesn't come from metal, it comes from story, scarcity, and competition. We've seen modern coins sell for shocking prices before, not because they were old but because they were unique. This is why collectors check 1980 pennies carefully. Let's talk about what you should look for first. Check the mint mark. No mint mark means Philadelphia, AD means Denver, and S means proof. Next, inspect Lincoln's face. Look for doubling on the date and lettering. Check the word Liberty. Check In God We Trust. Flip the coin over. Look at the Lincoln Memorial. Check the columns. Check the steps. Look for missing details or doubling. Then examine the color. Bright red copper means untouched surfaces. Brown means oxidation. Red-brown is somewhere in between. Never clean the coin. Cleaning destroys value instantly. If you believe your coin is special, it must be authenticated. Professional grading is mandatory for high-value coins. Raw coins do not break records. This is how pennies move from pockets to auction catalogs. And this is why some collectors say a perfect 1980 Lincoln penny could shock the market. Not because every coin is valuable, but because one rare survivor can rewrite the narrative. This is what makes coin collecting addictive. Hidden value, missed details, coins hiding in plain sight. So the next time someone tells you all pennies are worthless, remember this story, because value isn't always obvious. Sometimes it's microscopic, and that's why we explore coins like this on Coinverse Hub. If you enjoy uncovering hidden value and learning what others miss, subscribe to Coinverse Hub and stay with us, because the next coin might already be in your pocket. Today we are talking about a penny almost everyone has used, almost everyone has ignored, and almost no one has truly examined. This is the 2007 Lincoln penny. At first glance, it looks modern, ordinary, and forgettable. But once you understand the details behind this coin, you'll realize why collectors still search for it today. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you actually looked at a penny before spending it? Most people don't. That's why interesting coins survive unnoticed. The 2007 Lincoln Penny is one of those coins hiding in plain sight. The year 2007 was an important time for the Lincoln Cent series. These pennies were made just before major design changes and during a period when mint technology was producing both extremely sharp coins and surprising errors. Millions were struck, but only a tiny number exist in top condition or with real mint mistakes. On the front of the coin, you see Abraham Lincoln, a design that has represented American currency for generations. Collectors examine Lincoln's portrait very closely. Sharp details in the hair, clean jawlines, and strong lettering all matter. A weak strike lowers value, but a strong strike can make the coin stand out. The reverse of the 2007 penny shows the Lincoln Memorial. Look closely at the columns. On well-struck coins, all columns are clearly defined. On weaker strikes, they fade. Coins with full detail are always more desirable. The 2007 Lincoln Penny was produced at multiple mints. Coins without a mint mark were made in Philadelphia. Coins with a D mint mark came from Denver. There are also proof versions struck in San Francisco, created specifically for collectors. Proof coins have mirror-like surfaces and sharper details, making them especially popular. Condition is everything with this coin. A heavily circulated 2007 penny is usually worth only face value. But a coin that has never been used, never scratched, and never lost its original shine can be worth significantly more. High-grade red copper examples are what collectors want. Errors are where excitement begins. Some 2007 pennies show double dice, where letters or numbers appear doubled. Others show die cracks running through Lincoln's portrait or the memorial. There are also off-center strikes and planchet errors that make the coin look unusual. These mistakes were not meant to leave the mint, which is exactly why they are valuable today. Many people think modern coins cannot be valuable. That is a myth. Modern coins with rare errors and perfect condition can outperform older coins in auctions. Collectors love coins that surprise them, and the 2007 penny does exactly that. One of the biggest mistakes people make is cleaning their coins. Cleaning removes the original surface and destroys collector value. A naturally aged penny with original luster is always worth more than a shiny cleaned one. Original surfaces are everything. If you are checking a 2007 Lincoln penny, use good lighting and a magnifying glass. Look closely at the date, the lettering, and Lincoln's eye. Small details can reveal doubling or other mint errors. Turn the coin slowly and watch how the light reflects off the surface. Some collectors also search for high-grade rolls of 2007 pennies that were never released into circulation. These rolls sometimes produce coins in exceptional condition. Finding one is rare, but it does happen. The real value of the 2007 Lincoln penny is not just money. It's the lesson it teaches. Valuable coins don't always look valuable. They reveal their worth only to those who pay attention. This is why coin collecting is more than a hobby. It's a skill. The ability to see what others miss is what separates collectors from spenders. So before you toss that penny aside, take a second look. That 2007 Lincoln penny might not be rare at first glance, but under the right condition or with the right error, it could be something special. And that's exactly why we explore coins like this on Coin_Hop. If you enjoy learning about hidden value and everyday coins with surprising stories, make sure to subscribe to Coin_Hop. More eye-opening coins are coming next.